Alright, so what's up guys? It's 16 days out. I'm just making up my breakfast this morning. So today is Sunday. Sunday, as most of you guys know, it is my rest day. Macros change on my rest day, so I drop all my carbohydrates down to 50 grams throughout the whole day. I have still 300 grams of protein to have and 60 grams of fat this time. So breakfast, I'm just preparing now. So this morning, I'm just going for some British diced beef. So I've got about 4.5 ounces, which is about 130 grams of British beef. So this is one I'm using. It's like really extra lean. I think it's like 2.3 grams of fat per 100 grams. And with that steak, I'm going to get 1 whole egg and a cup of veg. I'm literally just letting the oil warm up a little bit. That's what I like to do. Let the oil warm up, and that's pretty much bang on. And then I'm going to chuck my steak on there and let that cook. So that's going to be my morning breakfast. I've got to get my pictures taken and sent over to the coach. So I'm going to do that this morning as well. I weighed myself. Yesterday I weighed in the morning at 190 pounds, and I weighed in again today at 190 pounds again. So my weight is still the same as yesterday, which is kind of a good thing. You know, we're kind of plateauing at the moment. It's kind of where we want to be, hovering around that 190 pounds. So I'm going to send in the progress pictures to the coach. Keep you guys updated on that. Cook my breakfast, and yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I've just sent over my pictures to the coach. Just got to wait back for the feedback from him, see what he says and see what he thinks condition at the moment. Now, we did actually speak yesterday talking about what we're going to be doing for the next week. So I kind of already have an idea of what's going on for the week ahead, and then also a little bit of a rundown for the last week. Some people like to call it a peak week and that, but we've had a little bit of a breakdown of what's going on. So I'm kind of ahead of the game, and I can kind of get myself, you know, organised and prepared, ready for the next week and the week ahead of me. So next week, all we're doing pretty much is we're just dropping the proteins down from 300 grams to 250. Carbs are going to stay the same, about 150 grams every single day. Fats as low as possible, and then again, rest days will be around about 60 grams. And then the week after, there are going to be changes, but we're going to be doing that like on a daily basis. He don't really want to go in depth for what we're going to do, is because the last week things can change like on an hour basis. It can change on a daily basis with body composition and things like that. So he kind of gave me a trial run of what we're going to be doing, but then there could be adjustments to that. So ideally what we're going to be doing on the last week is kind of like the same thing we done when we come off of that 2-week phase of having a depletion, where we brought the carbs up really slowly and then had the carb up / refeed on the last day. So we're looking around something like 100 grams on the Monday and Tuesday, and then 150 or 250 on the Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. And then we're going to slowly build it up until Friday, Saturday, when we're going to introduce, you know, the higher carbs, where it's going to be around about 300 to 400. It may be a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. But like I said, the last week, everything's going to be run by a daily basis. Things may change on a daily basis or even on an hourly basis. But for next week, the only changes to the whole diet and to everything is proteins are coming down to 250 grams. A lot of people have been asking me about, am I going to be doing a water depletion or a sodium depletion? We don't take sodium out at all. There is no need for me to take sodium out of my diet, especially for the thickness and mass that I hold. My body needs the sodium. So sodium and also the water, all we're going to be doing is literally just keeping it as consistent as possible. So most of you guys know I've been getting 4 of these bottles in every single day, so I know I get my water consistent. And sodium is just the same. I put a little bit of Himalayan pink salt on all my meals, and then about 3, maybe 4 meals, I put a tiny bit of French mustard or a little bit of Frank's Red Hot. But that's all it is. The sodium's consistent, water's consistent, and that's going to be all the way out through, right, probably up till show day. We may drop the water down a little bit on, you know, like the Friday / Saturday, and even maybe on the Sunday as well. But again, the last week, everything's going to be changing on a daily basis. So I don't really know. What I'm saying now can completely change come the last week. But next week, that's what the plan is. We're only dropping down 250 grams of protein. But like I say, today is more of like a higher fat day and a lower carb day, so I get 60 grams of fats in total, and I like to spread that throughout the day, where some people will probably just get like 40 grams of fat in one meal. I like to spread it out, that way I can get different varieties of fats throughout my day. Things like the steak, avocado, whole eggs, some beef burgers that I've got, maybe some mackerel, you know, all these things that have got some good essential omega fatty free acids, and I can get more of a variety throughout the day instead of just having one big 40 grams worth of steak or 40 grams worth of mackerel or something like that. I just like to spread out. That's what I like to do. So this is breakfast. I haven't had any red meat in a very long time. And get this food in, and then today is pretty much just running around. The next week I've got a lot going on with preparation for, you know, getting everything organised for the show. So, like, you know, I've got to make sure I've got my list here of what I've got to do. I just got to make sure I've got everything ready. You know, I've got to get my tanning booked in, shaving stuff sorted out. It's just all the little bits and pieces now, you know, just trying to get myself prepared for the show day. Also some resistance bands and some tiny weights that I can use to pump up backstage. All things like that is what I need to organise. And the next week as well is going to be really hard for me because my family's gone away on holiday, so I'm literally home alone for this next week. So I've got to do literally everything on my own. I've got to look after my dog, I've got to take care of myself, I've got to vlog for you guys, I've got to do all my preparation, I've got to do my training. It's all on my own. So this next week's going to be really challenging and really stressful for me. So I'm going to do my best as always to get the videos up for you guys, but some videos may be a little bit shorter than others, and some videos may take a little bit longer getting up loaded onto the channel. So do bear with me. Like I say, I'm working on my own this week. Even like just now, I had to take the progress pictures. I had to do that all on my own. So I had to like set the timer and then get myself in position and then take the picture and then go back and then set it again. And I think you get only like 10 seconds for the camera till it takes the picture. So to click it, get in position, hold the pose in 10 seconds, bit of a challenge. So it's going to be a bit of a stressful week for me, but it is what it is. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to give you guys a little run through of my day or my rest day. All running around that we've got to do a little bit later on, some errands and that. And also we're going to be doing some posing practice, which I like to do on a Sunday. So first of all, I'm going to finish off my breakfast and I'll catch you guys a little bit later on. Alright guys, so I'm just making up meal number 2, then I've got to head off out and get some errands done. So meal number 2, which I've got here, I've got 8 ounces of egg whites in this one, which is just cooking up. And also something that I picked up yesterday because I saw them on offer and I just wanted to give them a try because they look quite nice. So I've got a 1/4 pounder, but it's made out of chicken, not beef. So I picked these up yesterday. Like I said, there was a 2 for $5. It's British chicken, sea salt and pepper 1/4 pounder. Each burger is about 6 grams of fat and there's about 20 grams of protein in each one of them. So I picked up a few of them because they look quite nice and I wanted to give them a try. Something a little bit different than just a standard chicken breast. So I've got that, that's meal number 2. Then I've got to run off and, like I say, do my errands. I've also got to go to the gym and get my posing done. So while I'm out, I'm also going to get my bottle of water to take with me and I'm going to stick some amino acids in there. So I'm going to be out for a little while, and while I'm doing my posing's for about 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes on a Sunday, and it's like a cardio session. So while I'm doing it, I like to sip on some aminos. All I literally do is have 1 scoop, which is 5 grams. And I've gone for the raspberry lemonade, and I think that is really on par at the moment with the watermelon. I always say that my favourite flavour from my protein is watermelon, but raspberry lemonade is on par at the moment with the watermelon. So if you guys ever want to give it a try, you know, want to try out some supplements from my protein, you can head over and use my discount code BRISTO10. It saves yourself 10% off your order. The link and everything is in the description. Just click on it, write in the code BRISTO10 and you save yourself 10% off all your orders. But I definitely recommend giving raspberry lemonade a try. If not, give watermelon. Without doubt, both of those are like tasty flavours. Definitely one of my favourite flavours. Like I say, I'll have that while I'm doing my posing. Then I've got to go to like the shops, pick up a few supplies, just bits and pieces. But yeah, this is meal number 2 of the day. Gonna finish off cooking this and then get going, so I'll catch you guys. Alright guys, so we just got up into the studio, just finished off running all my errands. So I'm gonna do some posing practice now. Probably going to be in here for about 40, maybe an hour max. Like I say, Sunday, I haven't got nothing else really planned to do today other than like my online clients, but I'm going to spend around 40 to an hour in here just going over my posing. So I've got my trunks, if you probably saw on my last video. So these are my trunks that I got from Iron Monkey Wear, which you can check out on the Instagram. They're like a nice, it's like a red colour, but it's like a bit of a darker red. It's really nice, and I've got my Stay Strong ready. So I'm going to do a little bit of posing, and then get back home, cook up some more food, and then yeah, we'll get on with the rest of the day then. So keep you posted as always. Alright, so we just wrapped up my posing session. I was in there for a little bit longer than expected. Afterwards, you know, I was just feeling kind of good. So I've done a little bit of cardio. So I've done 15 minutes just on the bike. Like I say, even though it's my rest day, I like to make sure I'm keeping active, keeping, you know, productive, moving, and still expending energy. You know, it all helps out. So yeah, I was in there for a little bit longer, but just heading home now to cook up a few meals. But first of all, I need to stop off and get myself a Costa, get myself a nice cold brew on this beautiful day. So we're gonna head in there first, get one of them, then get back home. Then the rest of my day is pretty much just chilling out. So let's go. No, I just want like a cold brew. Do you do like coffee with ice?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, what?
We can do you latte, americano.
What's the not so strong, not your strongest one?
Latte. It's a little bit
Oh, I want black, no, it's black. Yeah.
It's americano.
Americano, yeah? Yeah, I'll just have americano. Medium, please, yeah.
You want any sugar syrup in it?
No, no, just on its own, please.
Leave some gap on the top.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Like this.
Alright, so what's up everyone? Back up in the kitchen making meal number 3 of the day, which is also my favourite meal. So I've just got in here 1 cup of veg, and I'm just chopping up some avocado now, which is going to be my fats for this meal. So in total, I get 70 grams of avocado, which I'm going to weigh out, minus the pip. $24 there. $50. Trying to cut around the pip, or the nut should I say. So you go a little bit under. So 70 grams of avocado, which I put in there. And then also I get 200 grams of chicken with this meal. So just chuck in there 200 grams. That right there is a delicious meal. It's a little bit over. It's all about being accurate. So there we go, 200 grams of chicken and 70 grams of avocado and 1 cup of veg. Now what I like to do as well is I like to chop it all up. So chop up all the avocado and the chicken and make like a little fruit salad. Bowl. Perfect. Just how I like it. Get a nice bit of volume in this meal as well. It's seeing as I'm on low carbohydrates. It's all about working that volume in all your meals. So there you go, a nice tasty meal there. My chicken, avocado and some veg. Also I've got my cold brew that I'm drinking, some iced coffee. And while I was out, I had to just pick up a few bits and pieces. Another thing that I had to pick up was my, this stuff. This is Veet hair removal. Now this is what I'm going to be using to help like get rid of the hair on my body. A lot of people will probably like stick to shaving. Reason why I like using the Veet is it's less likely to cause rashes or ingrown hairs and things like that. So this is for like sensitive skin. What I do is I apply this on there and I just like, you got like it's like a razor in there, but it's got no blade on it, and you just wipe it over and it's meant to remove the hair. This way, like I say, there's no rashes, you don't get any reactions with your hair, and also you don't have any ingrown hair. So I'm going to be using that. I'll probably start that today, and then I'm pretty much just going to be exfoliating the body every day now leading up to the show day. This helps as well with my tanning. So removing all the hair, exfoliating the body on a daily basis, and then when it comes to show day, the tan will go on a lot better. So I'm going to get this food in and then start working on these and give this a try. But that's it, that's meal number 3 today. About to dig in. Alright guys, so I've just got here meal number 4 today. So meal number 4, I've just got myself 200 grams of tuna. That's literally it. So nothing else with it, no veg or anything like that. Of course my Himalayan pink salt and a little bit of black pepper also on there. I like to warm up my tuna, especially when it's dry. It just tastes a little bit better when it's warmed up. But I literally just had a delivery sent through from My Protein. So I'm going to open up, show you guys what we've got inside. See what knife we've got. A bit of an aggressive knife, but it will do. So normally I get like a month's supply from My Protein, and then like, that always keeps me going every single month. So some of this stuff as well that I ordered was going to be used for show day, so I'm going to show you guys what that is in a minute. But I've just got some more L-glutamine which I stocked up. This time I've gone for the raspberry lemonade, like the BCAAs that I'm using. Normally I would have like unflavoured L-glutamine, but because I'm really liking the raspberry lemonade, what I thought I'm going to do is buy this in the L-glutamine and I can double up on the taste. So I got raspberry lemonade BCAAs and then the raspberry lemonade L-glutamine, put them together and it's just going to be like extra strong taste. Also I get a free little sample they always send out to me every single month, which is 250 grams of Impact Whey protein. This is the vanilla flavour. They literally just give me these every single month. Just a little thank you for all the commission and promoting that I do with them. And I thought I'm going to give this a try. It's their new product that they have, which is the My Protein, the Whey. So I've got here strawberry milkshake flavour. I love milkshakes. I do like strawberries, not so much as chocolate, but they don't have a chocolate milkshake flavour, so I thought I'd give the strawberry milkshake one a go. Like I said, this is their new product they've got in, so I've never tried this before. It's a nice little whey, and it has added enzymes in it as well. So for this, 1 scoop is no fats, only 1 gram of carbohydrates, 25 grams of protein per scoop, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, like I said, it gives you 3 grams of L-leucine, 2 grams of isoleucine, and 1.6 grams of valine, which is your 3 essential amino acids. So, like I say, this is a new product I'm going to try. I think you get something like 30 servings in total of this, or 30 to 60 servings, but yeah, going to give that one a try. Now, this is the main stuff that I ordered, which I knew I was going to need for show day, and it's pretty much just going to help me like maintain my energy throughout the day, as it's going to be a long day on show day. So I bought 2 of these because they're also my favourite, and I can't seem to find them anywhere else, so I thought I might as well just stock up while I'm ordering. So we've got in these some almond butter. So this one is the coconut flavoured almond butter, and I've got smooth in this one, And now, I did say in one of my previous videos, I'm more of a crunchy person when it comes to like nut butters, almond butter, peanut butter and things like that. But the coconut flavour, they didn't have a crunchy one, so I just went for the smooth. And obviously you probably guessed it then, the other one is just a standard almond butter crunchy version. So I've got 2 of those, which is 2 kg in total. Like I said, there's a hell of a lot in there, and no doubt what's going to happen is on show day I'll probably take these with me, and I'm going to use these with like maybe a little bit of jam and some rice cakes. That's pretty much all I'm going to be snacking on, mainly throughout the show day. It's just to keep my energy there, you know, make sure the muscles are still full, I'm staying full, and giving me energy at the same time. So these are going to come with me when I go to show day. I might get this in my last meal as well, because I say I still need some fats to get in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my order. I'm about to get this food in and pretty much just chill out for the rest of the evening. Okay guys, so I'm just about to get meal number 6 in, which is also my last meal of tonight. So it's just come up to 9:30 now. I don't actually have to eat until 10 o'clock, but my last meal is my carbohydrates, and you've probably seen this on my previous videos. So what I like to do is I make my ground of rice, I warm it up in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes, and it gives it that nice texture. So total I've got 60 grams of ground of rice here, which gives me 50 grams of carbohydrates, and then I'm going to add in 2 scoops of this new whey protein, which is the strawberry milkshake flavour. So I'll get 2 leveled scoops. There's 1. Make sure they're nice and level. 2. So 2 scoops of that. And then what I do is I'll mix that all in together. And then once that's all mixed in, it's going to take a little while, but I'll mix that in nicely. And then afterwards what I do is I stick that in the freezer to cool down. And then like after 20 minutes or so, it goes like a pudding texture, and it's nice and thick, and it's just like a dessert before I go to bed. And also to add with this meal, I'm going to chuck in 35 grams of the coconut almond butter, and that gives me about 15 grams, I think 15 to 20 grams of fats for my remaining fats of the night. So that's pretty much it for meal number 6 of the night. I'm going to put that in the freezer now and get that all sorted out. And then I've got my tablets to take just before I go to bed, my standard omega-3s and my magnesium to help me go to sleep. I'm also taking some ibuprofen at the moment just to help with my joints because they're really sore. And that is pretty much it. So meal number 6 done. All my meals done for the rest day. It's been a pretty long day, productive, had loads of things to deal with, but yeah, that's pretty much it guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up for me. 14 days out, that means we've got 2 weeks left until show day. So stick around guys, it's going to get excited from here, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys on the next video. As always, stay safe and make it happen. Peace.
Keep chasing shadows, they're always on